It's Tuesday, June 11th, and from WBHM News, I'm Richard Banks with today's top stories. Following an Alabama legislator's plea to protect prisoners, the state's Legislative Prison Oversight Committee schedules a new hearing. The Alabama Daily News reports the announcement of the July 24th meeting follows House Speaker Pro Tem Kris Pringle, a Republican from Mobile, making a new plea for the Alabama Department of Corrections to stem violence in the state's prisons. During a legislative meeting late last week, Pringle told an ADOC representative, quote, "It's insane what's going on in our prison system," end quote. Pringle noted multiple calls from constituents, with some claiming that gangs are running prisons. The committee's last meeting was in December. Alabama is currently facing a federal lawsuit due to its violent prison conditions, possibly resulting in a federal takeover of the state's prison system. After several years of declines, Birmingham is seeing an increase in murders. According to numbers from the Birmingham Police Department, there are currently 60 murder investigations this year. That's about an 11% increase over this time last year. The latest suspected murders include 3 over the weekend. Birmingham hit a 20-year high for murders in 2021, with 143 homicides that year. And a prominent leader of the Southern Baptist Convention is calling for members of the denomination to pass a resolution opposing in vitro fertilization. News outlets report the Reverend Albert Mohler, a Samford University graduate and president of the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary in Louisville, said members of the denomination should stand against discarding human embryos in IVF treatments. The comments follow a ruling by the Alabama Supreme Court earlier this year that gave frozen embryos the same rights as children under the law, and as the SBC considers a resolution opposing IVF at its annual meeting this week. A vote on the measure is expected today. You'll find more news anytime at WBHM.org, and if you haven't already, you can also hear local newscast on WBHM's broadcast of Morning Edition and the afternoon's All Things Considered, each weekday on 90.3 WBHM Birmingham.